Welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms, the flash and the dash, and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to run it. It's Armstrong. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like the defense has it. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's a short completion of the tight end. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. four-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Penn State 7, Oregon 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to throw. It's Jadovsky. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Trying to extend the play. He's on the run. Launches deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Plainly able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Armstrong.
Running back to the ball carrier. Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about that, Kurt? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. Breaking ankles with the spin move. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert to the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff heading left. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Jadowski. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. caught behind the line. It's Fung. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 28, Penn State 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
Offense comes back out on the field. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Down at the
25. offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop it? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Get set. Razor.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it here. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for the first down, the 37.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They call the counter play here. Fighting off the defender. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. He moves the ball out to the 15. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this, lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.